goes an Angel Fire adventure. Breaking on the gravel ain't for everybody. I don't wanna crash and go back to the doctor. Terrible view. Sacramento Drive is where the trailhead is. Hopefully. Oh, trailhead. Chicken dinner. Oh my, that was intense. Woulda, shoulda. All right, this is Cougar Trail, part of the Angel Fire, New Mexico Greenbelt Trail System. It's my first ride on a trail since I dislocated my shoulder in Fort Worth in May 2023. Now it's end of July 2023. Works out. I'll apologize now for all the heavy breathing. This is just under 9,000 feet of elevation, and the air is thin. I decided to ride the roads to the trailhead instead of riding the trail two directions. But the road ride was pretty intense, so I don't know that I actually saved myself a whole lot. The roads are all loose gravel too, so kind of a little sketchy feeling. I hiked this trail the other day. Real nice trail. 3.75 miles, start to finish. And it's not a loop, so it's an out and back deal. And I just wasn't sure if I had the in me yet. Hope to do it both ways before the week's up. So Angel Fire is in the Rocky Mountains, northern New Mexico, part of what they call the Enchanted Circle, with Taos and Red River. Town is tiny. I think maybe 1,200 people live here on a permanent basis. It's a popular ski town in winter and bike town in summer. Bike park is great. I've got tons of videos from 2 years ago when we came up here. I am sadly not ready for bike park yet. So, but I brought my hardtail. Originally with the idea of just riding around the neighborhood. Then I discovered there's a much more extensive trail system in their little green belt here than I knew about, so I'm gonna do a little bit of cautious trail riding. I realize I haven't made any videos for 2 years now. 2022 I did some bike riding, but not much, and I just didn't have the time or energy to commit to making videos. I was about to start recording again this year when I had my accident. And you may wonder why I'm being, well, you probably don't wonder because I'm just telling you. I will be super cautious, even more cautious than I have been historically riding out here, because I rode off a drop in a park in Fort Worth, and I got it very wrong. I got my body in the correct initial position, the attack position, and then I stayed there, didn't adjust my arms and legs to be more extended so they could do some of the shock absorption, and didn't get my weight back to the middle of the bike, and I went too fast off it. So when I landed, all my weight was at the rear of the bike, which is not great on any bike, but especially on a hardtail. So the rear tire just took that and rebounded it, and I went over the top, and I landed on my left shoulder, and my left arm popped completely out the socket, kind of down toward my chest area, like the pecs and stuff. And the initial pain wasn't bad, but by the time I was at the hospital and they got it put back in, that was by far the worst pain I've ever experienced. So I've been recovering and rehabbing and stuff ever since. But I do not want a repeat. I intend to actually take some mountain bike lessons in the fall. Try and improve my fundamentals a bit and regain some confidence and learn how to do things properly. YouTube is great, but there's only so much you can take from it, I think, versus practicing with an instructor and getting, instant feedback. So that's my goal at some point this year. But for now, it feels so good to be riding again. But I don't want to do anything that could cause me to come off the bike and re-injure myself. Doctor did say that chances of a redislocation are extremely low for me, but you never know. I don't think this is part of the Carson National Forest, but it's right on the border of it. And it's just a wonderful part of the world. You know, unless you like breathing. There's a ton of wildlife up here. Deer, wild turkeys, chipmunks, birds of all kinds. The jokes write themselves on this trail. Man finds cougar to ride and breathes heavy. Cougar gets moist while biker rides. You know. Oh, that crap. I got new, full new cockpit, Trail 1 carbon handlebars, Trail 1 milled stem, and Trail 1 Hell's Gate grips. Went full Trail 1. So far I really like them. Yeah. Excuse that rattle, it's the bike pump. I'm gonna find a way of shutting that up. I also bought some new pedals while I was out injured. What I'm calling a Vicodin purchase. I may have been still on painkillers while I bought this one, but I got some Reverse One. I think they're called Reverse One. Black titanium pedals. I cannot give you a good reason for the purchase other than I did find them on sale, so they're really expensive. They were still expensive on sale, but for reasons that I cannot currently articulate, I decided I wanted metal pedals instead of composite, and then I thought to myself, ooh, I wonder if there's titanium ones. And there are. And so, you know, as we bikers are wont to do, I bought some just because. The bumps are feeling okay on my arm, but it definitely don't feel anywhere close to normal yet. But I lost an alarming amount of muscle at the top of my arm and on my shoulder. I mean, it was basically, other than range of motion exercises, I had it immobilized for 5 weeks. And I'm not exactly dealing with a lot of arm muscle in the first place, so yeah, really going to take a long time to build it back up, but worth it to have a shoulder that's secure in position rather than falling out all the time. Holy smokes. We already made it to this part. So when I was walking the trail, we hiked up this and then back down it. And hiking up this is what made me ride to the end of the trail versus riding up it, because I thought this might be a little hard to ride up, and those roads were pretty hellacious too. Alright, I know that my bum technique is terrible. It's bad at the best of times. And today it's even worse because first time and all that. But tell you what, if you knew what you were doing, what a great little mountain bike helter-skelter, a little lip there if you're up for jumping into trees. I'm not. I mean, even I could ride this faster than I am, but someone who wasn't terrified could have a hoot on that.